Yep, disappointing. Sick for our kids, sick for our students, sick for our alumni. Just disappointed, and got to go back to work, and that's what we'll do tomorrow. Questions?
Jordan McLeod knocked out right before halftime. What's his status? I think it's an ankle injury. Or?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I think he's going to be okay. I don't want to speak, too soon. Looks like he's going to be okay. Just didn't want to put him out there like that and on one leg.
Hate to do two injuries back to back. Stephen Parker as well. We saw him come out of the game. How's he doing?
Yeah, same thing. We'll see what that looks like. That one doesn't look as good.
Coach, I know the offense had struggles trying to put the ball in the end zone. Just what was kind of going on with the offense, especially in the red zone there?
Man, just same thing. Just disappointed, and we were moving the ball, and like you said, we were just kicking too many field goals, and gotta put the ball in the end zone there versus a good team like Louisiana.
And I know RJ was kind of put in a tough position, but just overall thoughts about his performance.
Yeah, I thought he played really well. Kid's a gamer, and went out there and led the team down a couple of really big drives, made some key decisions there, and checked the ball down really well, and moved around back there. I thought he played well.
Coach Marty had another critical fumble, what was his mindset after that fumble, and just, he didn't go back in.
Yeah, I hate that for him. It's never about one play. He'll bounce back. He's a great kid, high character. He'll bounce back.
You get the ball with 7 minutes left, and then everything's going right until it isn't.
Yeah.
How do you kind of pick your guys up after a moment like that?
Yeah, that's tough. You're down and you're going down to score, and like you said, we have a lot of momentum, and we're executing the offense really well, and just tip pass there. They made, give that guy a lot of credit. He made a play on the tip, and then a heck of an interception, and just got to go back to work. That's all we can do, and we still have a lot to play for, and got to get bowl eligible. We got to go out there and go to work. We'll be on the road again versus a really good team, and we got to get back to work.
Coach, with all the preseason hype going into the season, just how disappointing is this loss, knowing that you're kind of now behind the 8 ball for the Sun Belt division?
Yeah, it is definitely disappointing. I think anytime, whether where you're picked preseason, just that's what you work for. I mean, we break it out to champions every day in the off season, every day in fall camp, every day, every team meeting that we have, and now we don't control that anymore. So. I think we're gonna have to, dig deep and know that we still have a lot to play for, and we got to go out there and go to work and make sure we handle our business and stay together and go to work. We still have a lot of pieces and a lot of really quality games left versus some really good opponents, and they're not gonna feel sorry for us. So we got to go out there and get a win. I think getting a win will make everybody feel better.
And how does this team bounce back from like a loss like this?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, I'll say this, though. Our group's pretty resilient. We've had some tough losses this year. We haven't felt like we can catch a break. I know that. That's the way it felt like, at least on the field, that last drive. But, only the way you can do, change that is going to work, and I know our guys will do that.
Now, I know.
Go ahead, Paul.
Now, I know the defense, they held Louisiana to just field goals in the second half, and just that final drive, y'all weren't able to get stopped.
Yep.
I guess, how does the defense move on from here?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they played, well enough. Obviously, the first half, third downs really got us, and, we'll have to go back and watch the film exactly what that was. I know we can make some better calls there early, and then, I think that we might have had a bust or two, but I don't know. I have to go see the film and really dive in there.
Coach, does the game plan change with RJ in there? Because it seemed like he just couldn't. He had problems going downfield.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we got a lot of confidence in him throwing the football. So I don't think so. I think it just might just happen like that.
Coach, mobile quarterbacks continue to hurt the defense plenty of times throughout the season. Do you have some sort of game plan for the defense to try and stop that with these upcoming games?
Yeah, I think he did a good job of, when it wasn't there, just taking off and running. And I wouldn't say, he's definitely can move around. Obviously, he hurt us with his legs tonight. So we'll continue to look at what we need to do defensively and to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Coach, pretty quiet night for a guy like Joey Hobart. Was that more of the way the defense was playing him, or is that more of like the way y'all were calling the game?
Well, I have to go and see it and watch the film. Probably a little bit of both.
Coach, I noticed you switched Hobart back to punt returner over Cole Wilson. Just wondered if you could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that was not a like a anything that Cole did. It was more of a he was banged up a little bit, and we didn't want to put him back there.
Sure.
Anything else?
Coach, if you have to pick one thing that sort of is the difference, or the 2 turnovers, the thing?
Yeah, I think we got to put the ball in the end zone offensively and the field goals. But yeah, anytime I thought the penalties were good. Once again, that's multiple weeks in a row. We've been really good penalties. We just got to be able to capitalize on the momentum, and yeah, the turnovers never help.
Tuesday night games kind of odd, especially in San Marcos. Don't see a lot of those. Did that add any different effect to it? Maybe preparing for the game, a longer week? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a normal week, and I thought the students came out, and that was awesome to see, and but it's definitely not the same. But I don't think that's an excuse. I think it's just part of it, and but yeah, it's always a challenge. We've had the Thursday and the Tuesdays, and so it's never, that part's never easy when you're trying to balance schedules and class. I mean, we had guys going to class, last night taking tests and then going over to the hotel. So there's a lot that goes into it, not just on the field preparation, but you got academics for these kids too. That's part of it. So it is what it is. Though.
How much is it gonna help have this weekend off and long week to get some of these guys geared up a little bit?
Yeah, that'll definitely help. But I feel like we keep having these, and I'm never in a good mood on a Saturday when we have these long breaks. It'd be nice to win one going into one of these long breaks, but it'll give us time to really digest the film and see what we got to do, because we got to get better. That's the bottom line, is you got to get better. We got to get healthy, and we just didn't play well enough tonight.
Any update on the Ben Bell injury?
No update there.
Thanks.
I will say, hopefully, number 21 for Louisiana is okay. It sounded like we got some positive reviews from that, so
Yeah.
Make sure pray and good thoughts, for him and his family. I know that's always scary, and there's a lot of more important things than what's going on out there on the field. Hopefully he's safe and okay.
He was discharged tonight.
Okay, good,
so-
awesome,
Yeah.
great news. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank
Thank you.